everybody, welcome to another video. In this video, we are going to be showing some differences between Java Edition and Bedrock Edition in Minecraft. The first difference is, in Java Edition, if you have a boat really high and go in it and go down, like so, you take no damage. But, in Bedrock Edition, if I do this, I will unfortunately die. Yep. In Java Edition, you have to bridge by placing a block from another block, like right on the side of it, like this. So you can do
things like this, you can just go like this, but everything has to be connecting.
In Bedrock Edition, when you go up, you can just place blocks on the air, allowing you to do really fast bridging styles that you wouldn't be able to do in Java Edition, like this. And you can even do some hard Java Edition bridges really easily. In Java Edition 1.17, there are candles that can be obtained in many different colors. This is what a candle looks like. You can even use a flint and steel to make a little fire. But when you go into Bedrock Edition, you see that there is no candles in their creative mode inventory, and you cannot get them through commands. In Java Edition, you can customize the world more by generating structures on or off, import settings, world type. You can customize the world type and do a bunch of other things. Also, if you go here, you can get single biome, amplified, large biome, super flat, default. So there's some extra ones here. So Java has more world options. When I switch over to Bedrock, it is more limited to what I can do. I can change it from flat to old. I can do a seed, and I can do bonus chest or starting map. But besides that, there's not much else that I can do. In Java Edition, when you go into a super flat world, there will be things like villages on these worlds. But when I switch over to Bedrock Edition, there are no structures of any kind, like any villages in sight. No matter how far I go, there's no villages. I can even do locate village, and the structure is not found anywhere. Also, creating a world in Java Edition looks something like this. While creating a world in Bedrock Edition looks like this. Bedrock Edition seems to create worlds a bit faster than Java Edition. Oh, an ocean monument. Oh, and a geode. Speaking of the ocean, in Java Edition, with a door, you can go down in the ocean and create a little bit of air that you can breathe in. See, you're not losing any breath. The air little bubbles aren't going down when inside this little area the door made. While if I switch over to Bedrock Edition, that is not the case, and doors don't do anything underwater. And if I go into survival, I will just drown if I try to use this technique. Although in both versions, using magma blocks underwater, they create these air bubbles that you can use to survive. But make sure you crouch on them, or else you will take damage. On Java Edition, there's a whole nother game mode called Hardcore. And if you don't know what Hardcore is, it's basically if you die forever. So like basically, let's turn cheats on really quick and summon a Vindicator. And you can see that there's no option to respawn, you can only spectate. And when I go into Bedrock Edition, there is no such game mode I can choose. It doesn't even give an option for adventure mode, but if I do go and create a world, then the option will pop up in the command menu when I do /game mode. So now I can be in adventure mode where you can't break any blocks to do pretty much anything. Starting off with Bedrock Edition this time, you can invite players to your game by clicking this button, and then you could enter their gamer tag, or if they're your friends, you'll have an option. So I can just invite people straight to my game. In Java Edition, there is no such option to invite your friends to your game. You just can't. I don't know what else to say. There's no option, which is sad. In Bedrock Edition, when you try to craft a boat, you need 5 wood planks and a shovel. In Java Edition, that is not the case, where if you wanted to craft a boat, you would need only 5 wooden planks. I can just go on the crafting table, just do 5 planks, and then get a boat. In Java Edition, you can easily change your version to anything you want, between 1.0 all the way up to the latest release of 1.17. In Bedrock Edition, there was no option to change your version, so you cannot go anywhere in the past besides the latest version. So you can't play any versions like 1.8 or 1.16. It's always the latest version that was released. In Bedrock Edition, you can play with people on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, mobile, and PC. But when I switch over to Java Edition, it would only allow me to play with other Java Edition players, meaning you can only play with friends and people who have PCs or laptops. And anything that you can get the Java Edition on, which you cannot get on any kind of console version. On Java Edition, you can place down a trapdoor and then do that while you're on it. You will start going into the swimming position, and you can just do this as long as you're under a 1 block space, but as soon as you go to a 2 block space, you'll go back up. On Bedrock Edition, this is just impossible because, oh wait, what did I just do? So yeah, you just simply can't. The game just does not let you, which is kind of sad. It's a pretty cool feature. Also, on Java Edition, you can burn a bit longer. So we got out of the lava at 5 hearts remaining. And let's see what happens. We die. Now if we try this on Bedrock, we actually got out at 4 hearts. But let's just see what happens. Will we die or not? So, even on starting at 4 hearts, we still had 1.5 hearts left and burned for quite a less amount of time on Java Edition. Whoa, it's being glitchy. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. If you liked this kind of video, or I showed the differences between Java and Bedrock, make sure you leave a like to show that you want more videos like this. I'm sure I get to see some more things that I could do, because both versions are pretty different, but also very similar due to the fact that, they're both Minecraft. So yeah, please subscribe. I'm almost at 100 subscribers, And yeah, bye.